After a successful but long life, the first generation Q7 has been retired and replaced by this thoroughly new 2017 model. This change is a whole lot more than just revised sheet metal. The entire structure has been redesigned, and aggressive weight-saving techniques shave as much as 700 pounds from the previous generation. Like always, this review will cover the entire range of Q7s, including the Premium, Premium Plus, and Prestige, as well as both engines and the available options. So let's go ahead and check out Audi's all-new flagship SUV. We are excited to announce that we will now be bringing you Audi reviews, thanks to our new partnership with Audi of Lexington. If you would like to find out more information about their stunning dealership and large inventory of all the Audi models, then follow the link to their website provided in the video description. The Q7 has the newest version of the Audi key fob. It has real metal and piano black trim on it. Advanced key comes on the Premium Plus and higher. Just press the pad to lock the door, and then grab the handle to unlock. Let's go ahead and check out what's under the hood. When the Q7 was first introduced, it was only available with one engine, but since then another option has come on board, which has lowered the price of entry. That base engine is the 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder used in several other Audi products. Now before you balk at having a 4-cylinder in your SUV, remember just how much weight was saved with the new MLB architecture and extensive aluminum use. The engine produces 252 horsepower and 273 pound-feet of torque, which is still good for a 7.1 second 0 to 60. We have the other available engine, which is a 3-liter supercharged V6. It makes significantly more power at 333 horsepower and 325 pound-feet of torque, which gets it to 60 in a brisk 5.7 seconds. This engine is optional on Premium and Premium Plus, but standard on the Prestige line. Regardless of engine choice, both models get an 8-speed automatic transmission, paired with standard full-time Quattro all-wheel drive. As far as fuel economy is concerned, the weight savings and the auto start-stop system help all Q7s improve dramatically over its predecessor. The 4-cylinder model achieves 20 city, 25 highway, 22 combined, and the 6-cylinder loses only 1 mile per gallon at 19 city, 25 highway, 21 combined. Now let's go ahead and check out the all-new design language and the features on the outside. Everything about the Q7 has been redesigned, starting with the grille. It has the latest and greatest single-frame grille with the new angular design. It's also got a cool 3-dimensional look to it. Nearly every model will get this grille, but there is a black Optic Package available on Prestige that changes it to all black. The grille nicely integrates with the headlights. The standard headlights on the Q7 are xenon HIDs with LED daytime running lights. We have the fully LED headlights, which are optional on the Premium Plus and standard on the Prestige. Fog lamps are not available. This camera hidden in the grille is part of the top view camera system, which we will look at on the inside. The ground clearance can range anywhere between 8.1 inches to 9.6 inches with the optional air suspension. So that does actually give it some legitimate off-road credibility. Since the Q7 has such a substantial price range, there are many different wheel designs. Even base models will get at least an 18-inch alloy wheel, with a 5-spoke design on 4-cylinder models and a 19-inch 5-spoke V design for the V6 models. We have 20-inch 10-spoke wheels, which are optional on Premium Plus and standard on Prestige. 21-inch wheels are available separately or through the black Optic Package. You have 14.8-inch ventilated disc brakes in the front and 13.8-inch ventilated disc brakes in the rear. And of course you have all-season tires. Coming to the mirrors, they are heated, power folding, and you have an LED turn signal indicator. If you have the Premium Plus or Prestige, they will also be auto dimming. The Q7 is 199.6 inches long, which is several inches larger than the Volvo XC90 or the Acura MDX. As far as safety is concerned, it aced every test by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. It scored the best rating of good on all of the tests and superior on front crash prevention. That front crash prevention technology is actually standard, and other safety tech like active lane assist, high beam assist, and adaptive cruise control are all available in the driver's assistance package. Around back, the Q7 appears to be visually lower and sleeker than before. It's almost got a sport wagon kind of appearance, but nonetheless it does look very athletic. All models get these fully LED taillights. They've got the new double arrow design, as Audi calls it. You'll also notice that it's all one unit thanks to the clamshell tailgate. Down here you've got rear fog lights and dual horizontal exhaust outlets. For towing you've got 2 ratings depending on which engine you choose. The base 4-cylinder is rated at 4,400 pounds with the towing package, and the V6 engine is rated at 7,700 pounds. Aluminum roof rails are standard, and they're black with the black Optic Package. The Q7 has a 22.5 gallon fuel tank on all models. This gets it a 495 mile range for the i4 and 473 miles for the V6. And of course, premium fuel is recommended. Now let's go ahead and check out the totally new interior. The brand new interior of the Q7 has received lots of praise from journalists, and after being introduced to it today, I can definitely see why. The interior boasts Audi's newest design language, and it can be had in a variety of colors and woods. Real leather is standard, and you can choose between black, gray, beige, or brown. You can also pick between 3 woods: Terra Brown Walnut, Layered Walnut, or Gray Oak. These options are all free of charge, but you can get a luxury package on Prestige, which adds a unique cedar brown interior. The door trim on this Q7 is generously padded with soft touch plastic and leather. All 4 of your windows are automatic up-down, and those are your mirror controls. You've also got 2-person memory standard, which remembers the seat, mirror, and steering wheel positionings. There is gray oak, aluminum, and piano trim throughout. The driver's seat on the Q7 Premium and Premium Plus is 8-way power with 4-way power lumbar support. The Prestige model goes up to 12-way power adjustable. In typical Audi fashion, real leather seats are actually standard across the board. They feel premium, but if those aren't good enough for you, you can upgrade to Audi's high-end Valcona leather. This is the finest hide offered on any Audi. Oh, and massaging front seats are also included in that package. The step-in height is very reasonable, and the thunk is fantastic. Once inside the cabin, it feels very large and everything looks high quality and modern. Once you actually start touching things, you'll find that everything is high quality. The entire upper dash is soft touch plastic with a nice graining. Through here is more authentic wood and piano black trim. And same for down here. There is also extensive use of real aluminum everywhere. Push button start is standard across the board. Also standard is a pretty cool pop-up screen, ours being the upgraded 8.3-inch one. The standard screen size is 7 inches. Subscribers probably know by now that I'm a huge fan of Audi's 12.3-inch virtual cockpit display. For starters, you can make the gauges big or small, and the main screen contains all the usual stuff we are used to seeing. Scrolling to the left brings us to all the other options. The coolest thing this system offers is Google Maps, however. It is super detailed just like on your home computer, and the extremely smooth zooming is impressive. There is nothing wrong with the regular gauges, but this setup is a must-have option in my opinion. Our Q7 doesn't have it, but the Prestige does get a standard heads-up display. The steering is electric power assisted, but the big news is Audi's 4-wheel steering system. This allows the rear wheels to turn slightly, helping with agility during tight maneuvers. The left side controls the virtual cockpit. And over here on the right side is the remainder of your controls, including the heated steering wheel, which is optional on every model. Owners will appreciate that rain-sensing wipers are standard. We don't have it, but Audi does offer an adaptive cruise control system with the traffic jam assistant. It basically allows the car to drive itself at low speeds. Here are your headlight controls, and the steering wheel is power tilt and telescoping on Premium Plus and up. Storage space in the all-new Q7 is decent for the class. Under the armrest is a surprisingly small area for such a large SUV. but it does have a luxurious felt lining and 2 USB ports and an aux jack. Each side of the armrest slides independently, which is nice. The large open area up here adds some versatility. And up here is another small area. If you're the owner of a previous Audi, you'll probably notice that newer models are getting this electronic shifter. It's pretty simple to use. Just press the button on the side and pull back for drive. You can even shift manually here. Or better yet, use the standard paddle shifters. For reverse, just push all the way up. And when you do, you'll find a standard rear view camera system with dynamic grid lines. Now we also get the 360-degree camera, which is optional on Premium Plus and standard on Prestige. You can switch between many different camera angles, with the most useful being the bird's eye view in my opinion. The image quality is one of the best I've seen, and parking sensors are also standard. Tap P for park. All Q7s also get this electronic parking brake. Now let's go ahead and hear the upgraded 19-speaker 558-watt Bose 3D sound system. As you can hear, the sound quality is great. Audiophiles looking to spend an extra $5,000 can option on a 23-speaker, nearly 2,000-watt Bang & Olufsen sound system. Up here you've got the MMI touchpad and knob. It's got all the shortcuts and presets built into it. If you get a base model without MMI, it looks a bit different here. Coming up to the climate system, you'll find an automatic 3-zone setup on most models. The Prestige does step it up to 4 zones, which changes the button arrangement a bit, but all models are pretty much like this. All of the knobs and buttons are very high quality. These 3-stage heated front seats are standard equipment on the Q7. Seat ventilation can be added to the Premium Plus trim or is standard on the Prestige. Up here we've got some more stuff like Audi Drive Select. This allows you to pick between numerous drive modes, including an individual mode. The air suspension would allow for more customization. This button defeats auto start-stop, the parking sensors, and hill descent control. And you can hide the screen if you're not using it. Now that we're up here, I'll go over the Audi MMI system. A 7-inch screen is standard, but models with Audi Connect and navigation get an 8.3-inch screen. Let's quickly check out the MMI system. Starting with audio, you have a ton of options. If you click into media, you can check out all of the extra sources that are not FM, AM, or XM radio. Next we will check out phone. By clicking the menu, you can select the directory, which has automatically imported your contacts. Scrolling is super easy, but at the top you can use the handwriting functionality to search that away. Text message support is also included. Next we have navigation. It too has the same 3D Google Maps view, which looks fantastic. Zooming is done by twisting the knob or by pinching on the touchpad. You can also scroll around with a two-finger gesture on the pad. Finally, models with navigation get access to the smartphone interface. This is where Android Auto or Apple CarPlay would show up if you connect a compatible phone via USB. That's all I'm going to go over here, so if you'd like to see a more extensive look at the MMI system, including Audi Connect apps, Android Auto, and settings, then check out our dedicated Tech Help video. A link is provided in the video description. The mirror is auto-dimming and has a compass built in. These are the HomeLink universal remotes up here. The SOS button can call for help in the event of an emergency. It can also automatically if the airbags deploy. One awesome standard feature is this panoramic moonroof. It is absolutely massive, and the glass isn't split up like it is in some rivals. The front portion does open, which makes for a bigger opening than a regular moonroof would give you. Honestly, this is the nicest panoramic moonroof I've experienced. Overall, the cabin of the Q7 is stellar. Not only is it tremendously comfortable, but the all-new cabin is luxurious, and it's probably the class leader in regards to technology. If you're in the market, definitely check this one out. By the way, the car has a cool way of showing you warnings for the side assist, aka blind spot monitoring, and the exit assist. It basically lights up the ambient lighting area in the door in addition to the usual spot in the mirror. The wheel does move back to help with easier entry and exit. Now my brother will show you the very important passenger and cargo spaces. If you have Audi Advanced Key, the system works back here too. As you expect with a luxury car, the door trim materials follow through. It's composed of high-quality soft-touch plastic, and it can be leather if you get the luxury package. You've also got some more oak wood, and the rear windows are fully automatic. In the rear of the all-new Q7, you'll find 38.8 inches of legroom and 38.8 inches of headroom. Anyway, that puts it well above its main competitors, the Volvo XC90 and Acura MDX. The seats are surprisingly comfortable in the back. The doors shut with a solid thud. In the center area, you'll find some large air vents, which are controlled through these buttons. This is what it looks like for the 3-zone system. The 3-stage rear seat heating is included in the cold weather package, and it heats up quite fast. Below that, you've got some connections to keep the kids happy and everyone's devices charged. Here you've got a magazine pocket, and up top you have an assist grip, coat hook, and touch capacitive light. The headliner is also nice, but what I really love is this huge panoramic moonroof. The glass stretches over the entire roof, and it makes the back feel even more spacious than it is.
Here you've got a center armrest with a couple pop-out cup holders inside. Like I said earlier, the Q7's rear seats are supremely comfortable, and spacious on top of that. My knees have over a foot of room, and my feet easily slide under the front seat. Now that I've slid over, this is what it's like with the passenger seat all the way back. It is a little cramped, but they have nice knee cutouts to help. You can also slide and recline the second row to give even more space and comfort. So summed up, the Audi Q7's rear seat is one of the best in any luxury car on the market. You've got all the comfort, space, and features you'd ever want, and at a price that undercuts some of the other German competition. I almost forgot to mention this vent on the B-pillar. The tailgate is power on every Q7, but only the Premium Plus and Prestige get this new for 2017 hands-free feature. Just kick your foot underneath the bumper, and the tailgate quickly opens. Now in the back of the Audi Q7, you'll find 14.8 cubic feet behind the third row, 37.5 cubic feet behind the second row, and a maximum of 71.6 cubic feet. That puts it at around 15 cubic feet less than the XC90, but a few cubic feet larger than the Acura MDX. A pretty unique standard feature is this power folding third row. Just push this button and the seats fold quickly and quietly. Putting it back into place is just as simple. To get into the third row, just pull on this lever. This folds the seat flat. In the third row, you'll find 29.2 inches of legroom and 35.9 inches of headroom. You can also fold the seats here. As you can see, I actually have a decent amount of leg and foot room, which is rare for this type of vehicle. The seats are soft back here too. And you've got a cup holder and some LED lighting. The passenger seat is 8-way power on Premium and Premium Plus, while it's 12-way power with 4-way power lumbar on Prestige. The dash is nice and soft, and I like the interesting look of the air vent across the dash. You got some more oak wood, and the glove box opens up a pretty good ways. It's also nicely felt lined. Well guys, we hope you enjoyed this detailed, in-depth look at the all-new 2017 Audi Q7 3.0T Premium Plus Quattro. Please stay tuned for the pricing information of this particular model, as well as the rest of the Q7 lineup. Hit those like and subscribe buttons if you enjoyed, and don't forget to join us next time as we sample more of the latest automotive delicacies.